A small-town radio station is off the air after more than 70 years. KPET in Lamesa went dark about a week ago following the unexpected death of owner and operator David Stewart.
KCBD News Channel 11's Brittany Michelson made the trip south to Lamesa today to learn more about the station's future and to highlight its past.
Lamesa's weather forecast.
Since 1947, KPET has provided Lamesa and the surrounding area with music, news, entertainment, and sports.
On Hometown Radio, KPET.
For athletic director and head boys basketball coach Greg Moreland, it's been everything.
It's a tight-knit community. You know, you get all your information, your news from our local newspaper and our local radio stations, and it's just been a really important part of the community.
The voice of Lamesa, radio legend Don Sitton, worked at the station for nearly 30 years.
Don was a guy, he was a blind man, and he did the greatest job I've ever seen. It was just so neat to go into that studio to see everything that he would do. He was an ambassador for the community.
It's time for your sports flash. Here's Matt
Along with all kinds of music, Moreland says the studio south of town aired unique segments, including Tell and Sell.
People would call in and say, hey, we have this for sale, and someone else would call in and they would buy it. It was one of the neatest things.
The Texas Tech men's basketball team is back in action on Wednesday.
KPET carried Texas Tech games, Texas Rangers baseball, and for many years, live play-by-play for the Lamesa Tornadoes.
Coach Fallis, who was the first basketball coach here and won state championships, he's a legend. Our gym was named after him. I know that when he was bedridden my first year, he was listening to the games.
After Sitton died in 2018, David Stewart took over, trying to keep the station going alongside news director Danny Moffett. The Lamesa press reporter published a message from Moffett last week, where he explained Stewart suffered a stroke and died. Moffett says Stewart's family made the decision to take KPET off the air.
I think there's many people in the community that would love to see KPET continue on, and I think it's been really heartbreaking to see the things that's happened, and then we certainly don't want to lose this radio station because it's so important to the community.
Moffett writes, this may be for just a while or permanently. Brittany Michelson, KCBD News Channel 11.